Hello everyone, welcome back to Trev Dog Gaming here on YouTube. This is the game Subsistence, and we are in Season 2, and now Episode 193. Well, we don't often look at this part of the game, but yeah, it's night time, the moon's out, the aurora lights are around, and we have our tower lights on. Don't often do that. I just thought, oh well, let's try it again. So they're the 4 lights on at the moment at the top of the tower. Lights up the top bit fairly well, but they're not like floodlights, I guess. Go up, have a look from up here. It's kind of like frosted glass, isn't it? You can't kind of see out that well, but still looks pretty cool. Looking around at night time. Anyhow, thought I'd try it. They all work still. Don't get to use them that much. It's coming to morning already. Actually, let's have a quick look at the map. Can I see anyone? Not that I'm venturing out, not like last episode we were running around the place trying to find rogues. See a little campfire there for Bravo. Probably gone a little bit too close to morning now. They've probably shut down their little campfires. Anyway, this episode's a little bit different. We're actually going to make our first BCU cracker. We've got all the resources, well, technically we've almost got all the resources to make 3 of them. Whoops, one more level. So, yeah, I thought, well, why not? So, to do that though, the only problem is we have to crank this guy up. So we'll have to turn on the mass fabricator and, guess what? We're going to have to turn most of these on too, I think. At least turn 3 of them on, I think. And we'll have to carry some biofuel. So we've got to go to 400 mass. And we're currently at 78. So yeah, it's going to take a little bit. Can I eat that steak? Can. Alrighty, so what have we got stored here? Now I think, if I remember right, it was 10 ingots. I think it was 5 or 6 circuit boards. A bunch of crystal. How much crystal do we have? I think it was 40 crystal. Now I think I've got some crystal up in the lathe at the moment, but just say we take 40. Now there was something else. What else is there that we need? Let me just put these up. So all these guys in here are all the second row. Second row, yeah. So, oh, and the gears. Okay. So we've got enough ingots, enough circuit boards, enough crystal. We just need the 30 gears and the 400 mass. Okay. So 30 of these. So we can't, it leaves us with 56, so we still need to get another 4. Yeah, it's going to take most of the episode to get to the 400 mass probably. So if we drop these in here, we now have all the ingredients, we've just got to wait for our mass to get to 400. Okay. Alrighty. So, we've been mega careful with our scrap recently, and it's going to pay off. Hang on a sec. What are we going to eat? Potato, that. Okay, pretty much full actually. While that's still running, let me check on everything else we've got. Chickens? Oh, they're down a bit. Not too bad. Might have to grab them a few tomatoes though. Now, is there a bear outside? It's not yelling at me. Doesn't mean he's not outside, but I'm probably not within his range. That's 100. Okay, cool. This one here. So that gets their water done and dusted. Hang on guys, I'll grab you guys How come, maybe 2 tomatoes each for today. It still leaves 10 tomatoes. We'll have to harvest some fairly soon. Again, anyway. Let's have a look. So bring it up to almost 100. Yeah, they're pretty much fully fed. And these guys... yeah, pretty much. Cool. Now, seeing as I've got fertilizer on me, do you guys need a hand? They're alright. These guys are alright. So I think they've finished their growing. Actually, that needs a little bit of a hand. That one, that one, that one, that one. That one's okay. That one's okay. That one needs a little bit of help. Possibly the tomato bed as well. Oops. A little bit. There you go, that was pretty good. It's spread across all the plants. Fantastic. Alright, how are you guys going? 3 each. Did I have biofuel in here at all? 22. Wow. Oh, that's right. We were shooting a few animals last episode. Clean up this a little bit. So we're down on our iron fragments a little bit. Excuse me. So iron fragments and potassium, maybe a bit. A little bit. Otherwise, I think the power's going to be ramping up. So you take off 3, we're doing 1.72, probably almost completely from the solar panels. 1.71. Does that mean the wind turbines are doing point? Oh no, they said they're doing 0. Oh, it must be a rounding error or something. Something like that. Gee, I haven't grabbed that for a little while. Okay. It's so good not having to worry too much about... Hang on, was that iron? Yeah. There must be another feed. Yeah, it's good having such a high amount of power stored now. I mean, I still like to push it to 10,000, but nah, man. Still good having that much up your sleeve. Because this is going to take a little while to go through, so hang on. 150 or something at the moment, still got a while to go. I feel like we should... How many seeds we got? Not doing that well in the tomato seed area. Hey, there's only 1 in the cupboard. Oh, it just means we lose a bit, that's all. Okay. We're going to harvest a few more tomatoes and replant. Which, when you don't have the extra seeds, it's sort of like I get 16, but then I basically have to extract 8 seeds to replant, and I'm only left with 8 tomatoes, so it doesn't go awfully well. But we needed to put a few back, so there you go. Tomatoes are done. I wonder if we should do the onions as well. Hang on, did I have extra onion seeds? Oh, I only had 1. That's how I normally like to do it, but... Oops. And not like they're getting extremely low, but... we might as well. So we'll extract 5. And then what? 1, 1. We end up with 17 onions left over, so that's a lot better. So 38. So carrots and potatoes, we'll do them next, but don't have to necessarily do them straight away. 171, so still a little bit to go. Might go for a quick grind around the front of the base, see what we can pick up. Will, however, just save the game here, just in case it does go mega pear-shaped, which I don't think so, but Gee, she's a bit quiet this morning. I can see an animal on the beach over there. Looks like a sort of dog, and then there's a bear next to it, but can't see anyone fishing. Gee, even my hunters are quiet today. Oh, let's go for a little bit of a grind. There's bound to be a dog or a bear on this side over here somewhere. Yeah, that reminds me too, I kind of need to think about, replacing that claymore that blew up. So there's none behind the tree. There's none here anymore, there's just one over there. Can't remember how many I had. I think I might have had like 6, 7, 8 at one stage across the front, and perhaps put them a little bit too close, or maybe their grenade blew up a fair few of them. Something happened. Would be nicer if I do another season then of Subsistence and we're in another location. Would be good to have like a, I don't know, if you can find somewhere where you've kind of almost got it barricaded off, have a small entrance area, then you can kind of, build up a little line of claymores, I guess. Yeah, that's going to be a bit close to the bear tref. Let him have it and we'll go this other way. Hang on, did I do this tree? I did. Well, we'll go on to the big grub tree then. Hang on, I can see something over there towards the dog in the right corner. Right hand corner. I can see the top of a crate. Is it a locked crate, or is that just a normal crate? And I can see the top of it. Looks like a builder's crate to me. Get this before the dog comes down. Well, there's one more scrap. I can see why other people use the nails a lot for, quick mass generation, because you end up with so many of them. The only way that would be really worth it, I think, is if you wanted to build another base. That would make sense then. You'd need a lot of nails for that. I wonder if it's time to replace my chicken. Do you reckon we're going to kill this thing outright, or are we going to get a chance to bring her home? Are you going to stop or not? There she is. Don't die. Oh, I got... Somehow she's still alive under the water. Good one. Alright, we'll make our way back home. Just got to watch out for this grizzly over here. You can see a blueberry in front of me. Jeez. Can I sneak through here? Where's the bear gone? Oh, he's just there. Alright, well, you know what? You look after that little area of the bush in the forest, and I'll go this way. And should be able to snag chicken on the way. Which one of you guys are level 10? Are you both level 10? You are both level 10. Alright, whatever. Now, this level 0, does it go in here? It does. Okay, you guys have fun over there. There she goes, she just came out. Alright, let's have a quick look. Make sure that's up as high as we can get. We might mix these into berry water, have both of them. Put that back. Sounds like something's being watered at the moment. We're gonna have to cook up the chicken meat. Sorry, darling. Nice knowing you. That's amazing. That's so much animal fat from that, hey? Cut into halves. We'll cook her up. Come over here, put back the feathers, put back the electrical components. Oh my goodness, these nails. Where did I put them? Kind of running out of room for nails. Hang on. Maybe we'll just do that. Put another 300 in there. It's just like, wow. Pretty certain I have got over 3,000 nails at the moment spare. I could be using them for mass, I suppose. 242. Actually, I don't. Do I have fish in here? I've got 2. How much will 2 give me? 2 will give me 9 mass. Amazing. Yeah, probably should do some more fishing. I've got so much stuff on the go at the moment. I've got 3 streams in here. I'm using stuff, and my power's still going up. Oh no, I've got the 3 jennies going, that's why. Because, I mean, this is taking away 2.5 power per second, and that's pushing in 3. And I guess we're probably getting 2.7 or something out of the other guys. Can I eat? I don't think I can eat both of them, can I? Okay. I'll have to leave that then. So we're getting close to 300 already. It's pretty good. That be for the bear. Might do another save, and I'm going to go out and do a little bit more. Here's my... I keep walking past the ATV and thinking, yeah, I should be repairing it. Now this bear wasn't a level 1, was it? I think it was 2. Where'd he go? Must be way over that side somewhere. Can we get a little bit more loot before we Actually, I wonder if I should go this way up the top here. Quite often find loot chests up here. I'll just try to avoid the dog. Bear's right down in that corner again, which is handy. So we'll continue up here a bit. By the time we come back, we should have our 400 mass. Can see some fibre up here. It's a little bit dangerous trying to come up here where you can't see what's over the hill. There's a dog, there's a bear. Strawberry! I love my strawberries. Lock crate. Can we get the locked crate? How many have I got on me? 2. Don't get a lot of locked crates, but yeah. There you go, a couple more shotgun shells, more rifle rounds. A little bit of everything, actually. That wasn't bad. Not bad at all. 37 scrap. I was going to say I'll use another 4 scrap to try to make another lockpick in a sec, but I won't. Well, actually, I won't be doing that until I've made the BCU cracker, because it'll take out 400. Anything exciting? There's a dog there. I don't want to go too far away from the base because I want to get back. Otherwise, the mass fabricator, it'll turn off at 400, I guess, anyway. That's another thing too. You think to yourself, should I make another mass storage unit as well? See, that would be handy when you know you want to make something that requires 400 mass. But you wouldn't mind if there was another 75 in there as well, so you could come home and make that and the lockpick. I mean, not that that happens very often. That's kind of a pretty rare thing, but... here to annoy me. There is that dog that I walked past, but it seems to be up there. Kind of out of the way, thank goodness. Unless it all of a sudden decides to come down here quickly, but normally they don't. They kind of gradually move around a bit. Alright, we'll do the couple of trees and we'll head home. The mass should be at 400. If not very close. It's probably turned off the mass fabricator. And there is a chest here as well. Just hiding in the corner for us. That's what I needed. Another couple of scrap. Perfect. Alright, let's go for a bit of a sprint. Oops, the dog's there. Just slow down a little bit, Trev. Where's Mr. Bear? Oh crap, he's just there. Oh jeez. Is that a crate? Oh, there's a crate just here, Trev's crate. No, he's still coming. Rack off. Will he still try to come and get me? Oh, he's gone. Okay, cool. You stay out there, big fella. Alright, how close are we to the 400? Oh no, we've got a fair way to go yet. Isn't that 326? Still, yeah. Still got a ways to go. Oh, hang on, was that 396? Hang on. What? No. No, that's still going. Oh, did it run out of fuel? No? Hang on. Did I not turn these on? What? Why did they go off? Huh? Oh, I know why. Because it reached the power that it needed. That's why. Are we going up or down in power now? We're still going up. Say. Oh, just the use of the one power generator there. Jeez. Hang on. I'm gonna find out for certain. Hold your horses. Yeah, okay, so we've got a reasonable amount of power coming in, but we're just negative, which is fine. We don't mind that. Put some... Oh, did I go over my timber again? Gee, I must have. Didn't realise it was that high. Strawberry can go in there, that can go in there. Can I eat that? I can. I'm gonna go and grab some water from here in a tick. Let's just put back some of these bits and pieces that we found. There's a little bit more in the way of iron fragments. Put that back. Guzzle down. Now if I drank 2 of those, do they fill me up? Holy dilly, they do. Goes a long way, eh? Alright, let's grab an onion and a potato. That should mean that I'm absolutely full. Fill these 2 water canteens up with some dirty water and we'll put them back in there. Boil up some fresh water. Actually, I might make a couple of these things. I've got so much extra stuff on me. Always collect lots of fibre. Sorry, so how close are we now? Oh, we're almost there. 350 odd. Almost 360. There you go. I'm so tempted to go and make very tempted to go and make another lockpick, but then you go, no. Waiting for the mass to get to 400. Well, I'll tell you what, how much does it cost to make another mass storage? So it's some scrap, some electrical components, and some planks. Okay. I might consider that because, yeah, it doesn't happen very often, I suppose, but could still do with it, I suppose. That and another fridge. I'm always talking about my fridge. Alright, let's let it process a bit more of the potassium. A bit more ash out. Fill that up. Put 3 down here. So I split 1. I like having these in even numbers because then you can just pick up and separate. It's almost like split 1, like having it like that. So you can just pick up 2 when you quickly need it and throw them in instead of using up all your logs. Alright, well we're almost there. So, okay, here's a bit of time to speak about this too. If we make the BCU cracker, which one of the hunters are we going for first? I mean, I would imagine just use it on Alpha. You could say, well, why don't you do Charlie? Because that would be amazing seeing all that fall down. But I guess if we do Alpha, he's the smallest guy, the easiest one to get into. I don't need a breaching charge for Alpha, I'll just use a couple of grenades. Or maybe 1 Molotov and 1 grenade. Charlie's definitely the breaching charge kind of guy. And I think Alpha and Bravo are pretty easy to get into. I think that would be the way to go. Alright, we must be very close now. I mean, the mass fabricator is going to turn itself off when it reaches 400 anyway. Which is a good thing. So 391, so we're almost there. So don't forget, we've got all the ingredients for making the BCU cracker up in the lathe. We just need our mass to reach 400 and then the mass fabricator should turn off. Look at that. Gee whiz. The power's still hovering up close to the 8,000 mark. In fact, I don't even know. I should just turn this off, I think. Let's just fill it up and turn it off. So the power should drop a little bit because it's losing 1 at the moment. But this is about to turn off, which is using 2.5 power per second. There you go. It's reached 400. So we should be able to go up and make our BCU cracker. You don't make these things very often. There you go. We're right to go. Wow, that's a lot of power. Is that 2,500 power? Wow. wow. Yeah, it's very resource intense, isn't it? Holy dooly. Gee, I tell you what, it doesn't take very long to make it. It's going through that pretty quick. Well, there you go. There's our BCU cracker. That's what it says. Destroys an enemy BCU, wiping out hunter bases. So I would imagine if you used that on their BCU and you cracked it, then their base is destroyed, but I gather that they just come back. Takes a little bit of time, but they just rebuild somewhere else. That's all it does, but you get the premium weapon parts. That's what we're chasing. Oh well, we've still got over 700 biofuel, so doing alright in that area as well. Well, I think I might have to leave the episode here. That is fantastic. So that's the first time we've ever made a BCU cracker. And I can see why. It's just, oh my goodness, that's a lot of power and a lot of mass. But those ingredients are, oh, well, they're you know, massive. The gears, sorry, that's what I was looking for. So to go through multiple circuit boards, so 6 circuit boards, 10 ingots. And then 30 gears. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of stuff to go through. So obviously you don't do it all the time, but yeah. So very soon we're going to be testing this out on Alpha and seeing what it's like, I think. Not that we're going to get a massive amount of loot from him, but I just want to see the, I've never experienced the BCU cracker in my seasons, so we'll have to test it out and see what it's like, I guess. Alright everyone, I will leave the episode here. Hope you've enjoyed today's episode. If you have, you can certainly help out the channel by smashing the like button for the video. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, you can massively help the channel out by subscribing. Alright everyone, thanks so much. Cheers.